Welcome back, Outlaws. For today's project, we're going to be doing a bolt-on modification to our Coleman mini bike. Over the last few seasons, we've done a few projects with the bike. We've put a new bulb in, we replaced the foot pegs with something a little more sturdy, and I've noticed that I've got an oil leak here, and I have to replace the seal in my front fork. We've also removed the gas tank to make it easier to work on and allow a little more clearance when you're out riding so your knees don't hit. Today, we're going to be removing the muffler and replacing it with a bolt-on header. Stay tuned. Let's get this thing out of the box and check it out. You're supplied with a simple set of instructions with some pictures on it to show you how it all fits together. Alright, let's pull this thing out of the box and see what it looks like. Looks like pretty good thick flange there. And the welds look pretty good too. Feels pretty substantial. Right here's where the arrestor is going to screw on. And here's the arrestor. Now I'm sure all this paint's going to burn off and that shiny chrome is going to turn blue, but I think it'll be well worth it. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, this is our gasket, our washers, and our nuts to hold it on. Let's fire it up real quick so we can see what it sounds like before I pull this old muffler off. We're going to start by using a 13mm wrench to loosen up these nuts. After loosening both of them and breaking them free, the stud here on this one came loose. You could see it kind of rattling around in there. We'll go ahead and tighten that back up once we get everything off. Because we ride strictly in the desert, this modification will help in several ways. Mostly by removing heat from the engine and by removing this muffler, which creates heat right there by the side of my leg, and rerouting it to the back of the bike. It will also look cool, it will sound cool, and improve flow, hopefully gaining a few more miles per hour. I took the shroud off here just to kind of check out and see what was under it. It looks like your standard muffler with a heat shroud. Okay, let's double check everything. Let's lay everything out and make sure that everything lines up. We'll go ahead and get the spark arrestor threaded on and the locking collar tightened up to help keep the threads from loosening up while you're running. Next, I used a paper towel and some carburetor cleaner to clean the surface of where the gasket is going to set. Now we're going to tighten this stud up. What I didn't show here is I also took a nut and another nut, doubled them up, and put them on the stud and used a wrench to really tighten them down. Okay, we go ahead and put the gasket on. And then slide our header through and get it bolted up. Now that it's all bolted together and tightened up, let's check it out. Looks pretty cool. Clearance is a little tight there next to the frame. And it might burn the paint a little bit there, but it shouldn't be too bad. And it seems to be pretty well away from my legs. I don't like the way it sticks out right there at the back, because if you dump it, you're going to hit that. So I may do something about rerouting that a little differently. But for now, looks pretty good. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. Here's a quick shot showing it after it's run for a while and the color change. And now for a test run to see what she's got. Thanks for watching.